Hello, how are you guys? I've got a lot to talk about this evening, so I'm going to try to keep everything as brief as possible. If you'll just bear with me here a second. I'm going to get my things shared real fast, and then we'll jump right into it. I've got a lot to talk about. We've got some drawings, so definitely stay tuned. If you shared my page, if you've liked my page, if you've placed an order, all those names I have put into my drawings. So if that is you, be sure to stay tuned. Like I said, I'm going to try to keep everything as brief as possible. We'll put some makeup on, and then we will get to the drawing. I'm going to go ahead and get shared here really fast. Takes a few seconds because my computer is so slow. There's no sound. You can't hear me? Can't hear you. Wonder why. How about now? Can you hear me now? I've got it. Is it on there now? No sound. Still? Still no sound. Shreya's watching. Charlene's watching. Can you hear me now? Or is it still... It's good now? Okay, good. My goodness. It was shut off on my computer side. Let me see. Just a second, ladies. Okay. I hear ya. It says I hear ya. Yay. It's delayed. Yeah, it's probably because it's so... there's so much stuff going on. Okay. Okay, I think we're good. Here, fine now. I got everything shared. Everything's posted. There isn't a... Is that better? Yeah, okay. I had that messed up. Okay, girls, so I'm going to try to be brief as I can. I'm going to go in with my micellar water just to make sure I got all my makeup off, my face clean. What about the music? Is it okay? Is it loud? It's where it's normally at, but it's closer to the phone. I don't want any issues. I've been having issues with that. Let me turn it down a few. For some reason, when I try to post my videos, they're trying to keep me from that because of the music in the background. So anyway, we definitely don't want that happening. Okay, so I've got my face clean. I'm going to go in with the primer. It's good to start with the primer because it creates a good base, kind of evens your skin out, makes your foundation and whatnot go on a lot smoother and cleaner. Can turn down a little, yeah. I figured because it's loud here beside me. I'm so excited about the drawing. So I'm going to try to get through this fast. Hi. I appreciate y'all watching. I appreciate everyone sharing. I'm kind of shocked by the support from everyone. It's amazing. It's encouraging. So I appreciate that from all of you. That's the reason I want to do the drawing. To kind of give back a little. So hopefully we can continue to do that. I have decided on the prize for that. So yeah, I'm excited to get to that. I'm just going to go in like normal with my foundation. I do have some cream versions of my contour and highlight and blush. I wanted to show that today for the ladies that have drier skin. It will definitely benefit you to use cream versions of things. When your skin's dry, you don't want to add any extra powder. From my my hose is running, I'm sorry. Okay, so now I'm just going to blend this out. I usually use my little buddy thing, but since I've done got it all over my fingers, I'm going to go ahead and just make sure I got everything covered good. Hi, Jasmine. Okay. I need something. Okay. So, we got that. Let's go ahead into some concealer. I got something in my eyeballs. I had black on my hands from fixing the stove. I'm not happy about this snow, even though it is just a little bit. I know this weather is so crazy. Can't make its mind up what it's doing. Kind of gonna blend this a little. I had more on this side. This stuff is very concentrated, so you're not gonna use a lot of this. This is our ideal nude concealer. It is my favorite because I love the wand. It really helps when you're putting it on. Okay, so now I'm gonna get my little blendy here and blend this out. I don't know what is the problem here. My nose is freaking running. I invited a bunch of people. Thank you. I tried to let everyone know earlier today that could possibly be in the drawing, just so they could, stay tuned for that. I don't want them to miss out, especially if their name is in there. But a lot of people probably are still at work, so I guess they could watch it after.
Hey, what's up, my friend? Alec and I here. In a moment, I'm going to step into my office here at my home and I'll show you exactly.
It's freaking ads on here. I need to get me a little radio and just sit it here so I don't have to keep skipping all those ads when you're on YouTube. That's what happens. Okay, girls, so I got this. I'm happy with where it's at. It's not 100% blended, but that's okay. Now, I wanted to show you ladies this. This is an Avon product. It is a little older. It's blush, cream blush on one end. And then the other end is a highlighter. Now, this has since been replaced with the Duo, which is contour and highlight. Savannah said hi, and Sissy, hi. Hi, honey. Anyhow, they do have cream highlighter still, and they do have cream blush still. And also the contour duo with the highlighter on the opposite. I ordered one of those, but they are so popular. They are on back order. So, yeah. Whenever I get that, I'll definitely be making a video. But I wanted to go ahead and show you guys, you know, like I said, if you've got drier skin, you definitely want to use cream versions of everything that you can. You know, powder, blush, powder highlight, powder contour. Normally, they make a cream version. This is not Avon. It is a contour stick. So this is what I'm going to be using today. I'm going to apply this in the same areas and in the same way that I would my powder. So I'm just going to kind of put this where I'm wanting it for now. These earrings. Big earrings. I love big earrings. But they do get in the way when you're doing stuff like this. So I'm just going to use this in the same way I would the powder. Now it is a little more important when you're using cream to blend. So that's something that you're going to want to keep in mind. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and do this side. Cool, I like that. I like that too. I told you, honey, you would be surprised what I got tucked away. A lot of it, I know where I had got it and a good idea of when. Some of it I have had so long, I don't. Which it is very important to take care of your makeup and definitely update your makeup often. But I store my makeup in a very dry place. I'm extra cautious when it comes to being sanitary. So I tend to get a little more life out of my things. I've definitely had things that did dry out. Things that weren't, you know, very good quality. And they dried out on me and I tossed them. But as long as you're doing what's necessary to take care of it, normally it will get you a good, you know, time. It'll last you a good little amount of time. Okay, so this blendy is freaking dirty. I gotta get a different one. I've showed you ladies these before, but I'm going to go ahead and show you again. These come from Walmart. I usually use my pink one for my concealer, and I use my purple one for my contour. It's a good way for me to keep them separated, light for light, dark for dark. So I would suggest, you know, something like that, a good way that you can keep them separate. Because it is a hassle when you're, you know, in the process, you know, to have to stop and clean things. So what you're going to want to do is just kind of go back through and blend. Now, when you're putting the cream contour on, it is a good idea, like I said, to kind of treat it like foundation. Foundation has color. This stuff obviously has color. So you're going to want to make sure you don't have any lines, streaks. Blend, blend, blend is the most important thing. Katie. Hi, Katie. Now, I did create lines, which is kind of, you know, it's going to guarantee that you're going to show up lines. So I'm definitely taking my time here to blend this well. I don't want those lines, you know, to be there. Hi, Brittany. How are you, honey? We are doing some makeup. I've got some contour now. I used the cream version this time. Kind of wanted to show everyone how to work those. If that's something you want to use, I do recommend the cream versions for drier skin. So if you've got dry skin, it's definitely something that you should try. Good. How are you? I'm doing good. I'm trying to stay warm, honestly. This freaking weather has got me upset. Now here where I made my U, I kind of want to make sure I get that blended good. Okay, girls, I think that's pretty good. Okay. Yep. Okay, so I'm going to jump right into the blush. This is it. I'm going to kind of just dab it. Now, you've got to remember that we've got foundation under here, so you're not going to want to be too rough with this. It's not set, our foundation, so you kind of just want to make light little dabby marks to get the color there. You know, if I will go on with like a big, strong, it's going to move our foundation. So you kind of just want to take it easy. Get it in there where you're needing it. I think that's good. I'm going to use my same blendy and kind of go around the edges. I want to blend it into this contour. I always like to set my blush kind of on top of my contour. I think it kind of helps them blend together and look a little more natural. So that's what I'm doing with this. There's another ad, my goodness. Skip it. I don't want to hear it. Okay, I think that's pretty good. Now, I'm going to switch sides. This thing is double-sided. I'm going to switch over to the highlighter side. And I'm going to use it like I would my highlighter. And it's definitely got some shimmer in there. So I'm kind of just going to put this around where I want light reflecting. Honestly, the cream versions of things are really nice, especially in the summertime when it's hot, you know, and you don't want that caked feeling, which I don't enjoy that feeling even in the wintertime. But still, winter, I don't know, it's different to me in my mind. I go out, it's so hot, like I said, it just seems like it fits. But it is nice in the winter because things normally tend to be drier in the winter. So it's definitely going to add some, not moisture necessarily, but it's going to keep you from being chalky. So I'm kind of just using my finger for this. I don't want to move it around. I'm just kind of dabbing it in. Okay, girls, I think I'm good with that. Got a little right there. Now, at this point, there is several different options. If you're wearing, you know, the cream versions because your skin's dry, the best way for the driest skin would be just a setting spray. You spray that on your face. It's going to set it. It's going to keep it there. Me, personally, I don't have dry skin, so I'm going to set mine with a translucent powder, which is also really good for drier skin. So it's kind of an optional thing, how you want to finish it off. I normally don't mind a powdered finish. And with all this cream underneath, we're definitely not going to look dry. So like I said, depending on how dry your skin is, there is a few different options. So I'm just going to kind of dab it first. Get everything kind of set down. And then if you want to go in after that and kind of buff it, that's definitely something that you could do. Also, a good thing that I like to do is take your blendy and you can wet that. Water works fine, honestly. You could even use like a rose water or something like that if you decide, and go back in over your powder, and that's going to help the finish. It's going to kind of keep it from looking powdery, have more of a dewy finish. So if that's something that you like, it's definitely something that you should try. I personally love rose water. I have not used it very long, so I'm sure there's lots that I don't know about it, but it is amazing for your skin. It's actually a toner, so it really helps kind of even things. Okay, I think I'm good with that. Got another freaking ad. Now I do have a little left here in my lid, so I'm kind of just going to use it, make sure I got everything covered. I don't like putting it back for sanitary reasons, and I'm not going to throw it away, so I might as well go ahead and use it. My nose, girls, I need to blow it. If I had a tissue, I would. Okay, so we've got this going. Today, I'm going to use our eyeshadow quad. This is Gilded Metallics. These shades are beautiful. They are kind of neutral. So that's what we're going with. Let me get my brush out here. I got all of my blush and stuff one on top that I normally use first. But we didn't need those today. Okay, let me see here. Where are we at? I need one of those little cups, like you put your kitchen utensils in. I need that to stick them in. Then I could see them better. Okay, I think we got it for now. Okay, now let me see. What should we do? I normally have a plan. I kind of don't today with the drawing and all the names and whatnot. Okay. I'm going to go in with the number 2. I like to get a good base down, so I'm going to use this lighter, more natural color for that. It's always nice to have kind of a transition color that you can start with. It helps when you're blending. You want to pick something a little lighter than what you're going to finish with. Nicki Minaj on there. Crazy. She's going crazy. I like to kind of dab at first, I guess. I tend to do that a lot. Which, I don't know. Everyone's kind of got their own ways of doing things. And it's fun with makeup because there are no right or wrong ways. Okay, ladies. I think that's good for now. Okay. Now, let me see here. I think I might go in maybe with the number 4. I'm thinking maybe something a little on the more simple side. I'm going to use this in my crease just to kind of get that dimension. I use that word a lot. It really applies to a lot of different things. Makeup is kind of a creative thing. And that's the reason there is no right or wrong ways. It's all kind of, you know, personal opinions, what you're looking for, what kind of look you're going for. So you kind of just got to play and find what works best for you. I normally try to do what, you know, works best for me, but that's not going to be, you know, what works best for everyone. So I'm going to do the same on this side. I tend to do bolder, brighter, you know, big eye looks, which I can't help it. I love eyeshadow, eye makeup, eyeliner, mascara. Those are all, you know, my favorite things to use and play with. So I normally kind of get going and then I just don't stop. So I'm trying to kind of have a little bit of restraint. Just something simple but pretty. Just making sure it's blended good. I'm not adding anything. Phones keep a buzzing. Buzz, buzz. Okay. Now the reason that I picked this quad today is because of the number 1. It's yellow. I don't know if it looks yellow to you guys or not, but this shade is so beautiful. It's got little flicks of gold. I'm going to use that and go in the corner here. I like to blend out my corners really well, and I like to concentrate lighter colors there. I think it really helps with making your eyes look more open. So that's what I'm going to use this for. I'm putting it on my lid and kind of in the corner here and even underneath on the bottom. Just to kind of add that little bit of shine. It's lemon, honestly. I would describe it as lemon. And it does have a sheen to it. Let me see here. Gold bling is what it's called. That's fitting. There's definitely gold in there. Little bits of gold glitter. So I'm going to use it in the same way on this side. I love this. This is one of my favorite palettes. The colors are so beautiful. So I'm going to use the number 1 as well. Hi, Shara. How are you? And I'm going to go underneath my brow here. I'm really big about blending my eyeshadow up under my brow. So I'm going to use this color to do that. It really helps to get that line out of there from your darker colors. Pretty, thank you. I like it. It's hard to see with the lights. Okay. So at this point, I think I'm going to go ahead and get my brows in there. This poor pencil is about down to the null. I think I'm going to have to make a new brow video, girls. I don't know what happened, but I went back on my page the other day, and there's a couple videos that are gone. Like the web address or whatever is there, but when I click it, it says that it's like missing, or the person that shared it don't have rights to, which doesn't make sense because it should be mine, right? Like, I made it. I made the actual video, so I don't understand what that means, or if I've got the link typed in wrong somehow. But they were there before and they didn't change, so I'm just unsure of how that works, I guess. Thanks for sharing. I appreciate that. I'm about to show y'all how much I appreciate that. It's so hard for me to sit here and do this and not be like blabbing my mouth. I'm the most impatient person out there. And it is hard, let me tell you. That's why I'm trying to get us through this. I was actually going to just do the drawing and not do the makeup. But I decided to go ahead and do it. Because I knew that I would be like that. I knew that I would be like waiting, and I'm just going to kind of comb through a little bit. I got them a little darker than what I normally do. This spoolie is perfect for that because it really allows you to kind of buff them down. As you can see, just kind of by combing through them, it kind of tones them. So that's why I love a spoolie, girls. If you've not got a spoolie, definitely go for that. Okay, so now back to eyes. I was going to use some glitter today, but I decided against that. I actually think I'm going to use a white eyeliner, see how that works, being that I got, white. I'm not sure how it'll show up against the collar, but we're going to find out. So let's go ahead in with this. Might take a couple coats maybe to get like a true white. But we'll see. I'm really going to stretch my eye here. This is kind of like a metallic. So I want to make sure I don't get no wrinkles in the consistency of it. Ooh, white, interesting. Yeah. Something a little different. I am loving that. I don't know if y'all can really see with the cameras and the lights. It is so pretty. I'm actually going to kind of bring it down in my corner here. And underneath. It's really tricky with your skin. If it's, on the... Everyone's kind of got that little soft, fine skin around their eyes. It kind of really affects the color. Being consistent. Are you going to put any on the waterline? Maybe. Oh, gosh. I think I have found it. I'm so, addicted to eyeliner. I think this is like a good way that I can like layer it on there. I think I might put some on my waterline. Just to show you guys. I know I've mentioned that a lot of times about putting white on your waterline and that it like opens your eyes up amazingly. So I'm going to show you what that does. I don't really want to pair anything with the white because it is so white. I don't really want to overshadow that. That's pretty. It is really pretty. It's hard to see through the camera, but I'm loving that. Like I said, I have got eyeliner addiction, so I'm thinking this might be a good way for me to be able to play without like big black eyes. Would be good for under brows or probably on lips. Yeah, it would be good for under your brows. Especially with the champagne. I might do that actually. If you guys have one of these that you can't sharpen, I always like to kind of twist it between my fingers. And if you do that for a second and kind of let it heat up, it'll give you a point of some sort. Would make things look clear and sharp. Yeah. I've also kind of discovered the different ways that you're drawing with this. It tends to show up a little more if you kind of go against the grain. It's actually brighter. Look at the difference. Isn't that crazy? I was going backwards. Who knew that you could put eyeliner on backwards? We just learned something, ladies. It's going to be hard right here to go backwards. I need to go this way. Okay, let's get some on our waterline. If you've got problems with your eyes watering as you're doing your eye makeup, make sure that you're taking time in between to blink. When you don't blink, it actually kind of causes your eye to make extra water. So definitely take time to blink. Heat as well. If you're in a hot area or, you know, fan windy areas, that's also going to cause you to water. Kind of trying to go the opposite way. I did see your white mascara. mascara will show up well against white. Did you mention white mascara? It's going to be so pretty. I love it. I love it, girls. Okay, so while we're thinking white, I forgot my champagne. So I'm going to go ahead and put some of that on. And I am going to use the liner, like we were talking, underneath that. Not underneath. I guess it would be on top. Depending on the way you're looking at it, I guess. Look at the difference. I'm telling you, girls, I am addicted to this. I'm going to put some here. Even though I got my white liner in there. Kind of going to just go around it. Kind of took it away. But that's okay. I really like that white liner. Okay, I'm going to go for it. It would be a perfect way to really sharpen your brows. Even though you're not putting it on your brow, it's kind of just under it. You can really see how it lines that out. When you put under your brows, you may want to blend a little. Yeah, well, actually, with the champagne, I don't know that we need it. But yeah, if you didn't have a champagne or, you know, a white shimmery or whatever, you would definitely want to blend. A lot of girls will actually even go in with a liquid eyeliner and line underneath their brows, actually on their brows, to get that sharp edge. But I like it this way as well. This is brow gel. I'm just kind of setting these down since we got so much attention there. Looks great. Leave it. Yes, I am leaving it. Okay, mascara. Y'all are as impatient as me. Okay, so I'm going in with my mascara. We'll throw some lips on real fast. And then we'll get into the drawings. Drawing. I'm just trying to be extra careful because of that white. I don't want to get the black on that. You keep cutting out for me. Sorry. It must be the internet, honey. If it gets really bad, you might want to go out and then come back in. Sometimes that kind of resets it. Oh my goodness, girls. I think I found my new favorite. I say that almost every time, I know. I guess that's what happens when you enjoy playing with makeup so much. Honestly, false lashes with this would probably be adorable. because the white is kind of so bright and standing out. It would create that contrast that I'm always talking about. That turned out pretty. Thank you. It's really fun when I kind of have an idea of what I'm doing, but it's also fun when I kind of just play with it. Me too. I actually found that liner. I actually have 2 of them that I got at different times and must have forgot that I even had one. So yeah, I've got 2 of those white liners. Not that you care. I was just kind of throwing it out there. Okay, I'm done. Done. I'm just going to make sure I don't have any of that on me. And then we'll do some lips. And I want to get you guys to the drawing. Get it done and over with. This one is disgusting. I can't use it. I'm trying to be fast. Okay. Right there. Right there. Right there. Okay. I think I'm good. Lips. We'll do some lips and we'll be done. I forgot my lip conditioner too earlier. I'm going to go ahead and use it. Just because I love it. Okay, now let me find some lips here. I was thinking some sort of a red lip with this look. I must have one of these in my purse, girls. I have to. One of my reds. Okay. So I guess we're going to use this one. It is Ruby Shock. And it is red. So cute. Thank you. I actually feel like some gloss would be pretty on this. That one has like a matte finish. Okay. Now, give me a second to get all this stuff out of our way. I also wanted to kind of talk a little bit about this drawing. When I first announced that I was going to do a drawing, I kind of just put it out there. I really didn't have any plan as far as, you know, what I was going to be giving away. I actually put a lot of thought into this, and I wanted to make sure that I went about it in the fairest way possible. So what I actually have decided is to do 2 drawings. And the reason that I decided that is because I've had so many ladies sharing, placing orders, you know, following my page, I didn't feel that it was fair necessarily to kind of just throw all those names together. I wanted to kind of separate it a little. So the 2 drawings that I'm doing, one will be specifically just for anyone that has placed an order. I said it was going to be a 2-week period, but I went ahead and started from my first order. So if you have placed an order with me at all, your name is in this drawing. The ladies that have placed multiple orders, your name is in there multiple times. As far as the liking and sharing, everyone that liked my page, I wrote your name down in the drawing. Anyone that has shared any of my videos or post, my page, whatever, I wrote your name down. Now, with that being said, I did have a couple people that kind of took this almost like a personal challenge, which I so appreciate that. They have shared their hearts out. Anyhow, take a break. Anyhow, I decided, Sharia, for you, I am going to say you shared my videos over 50 times between my videos and my page and my post. So I decided, separate from the drawings, that you should be qualified for a prize for that. So that's 3. The person who shared the most, which is Sharia. And what the prize that you're getting is this. I do not have it. I did order it, so I should have it within the next couple days. This is our A box. And what this is, every couple weeks they come out with a new A box. And normally there's, from 2 to 6 items in these A boxes. They all kind of have a different value or whatnot. But this is the current one, which I think is amazing. This is our Power Serum, which is a perfect moisturizer for your face. There's a mascara, there's a glimmer stick, and there's this eyeshadow palette. So you will get one of these for sharing the most, because I just had to address that. You deserve that. I know, like I said, you have went above and beyond sharing for me, and I appreciate that. So I wanted to let you know that I appreciate that. So that is besides the drawing. Now, with that being said, you have shared over 50 times. So your name is in the drawing for sharing over 50 times. Along with everybody else. I do have a list here, so bear with me. I wanted to give everyone a chance. I've got a list of everyone that has either liked my page or shared something from my page. Yeah, I'm going to read down this list. It might take me a moment. If you do not hear your name called, definitely let me know. I'll go ahead. We can add it in. If you're watching the replay, definitely let me know. Hashtag replay. And I will enter you into my next drawing. But this, it was really hard. It was. And this took me like 2 hours to go through and get everyone's name. So, first, Kenneth Winters, Mindy Field, Lisa Rankin, Corin Cox, Melissa Nelson, Jesse Lambert, Constance Brown, Gail Baylor, Doris Barnhart, Priscilla, you know who you are, Andriana Bannock Hearn, I'm sorry if I butchered that, Tamara Bragg, Allison German, Kristen Klein, Charlotte Klein, Cindy Hyde, Gloria Stevenson, Samantha Sheets, Darlene Lucas, Brittany Jackson, Linda Collins, Pam Atkins, Jen Lambert, Charlene Winters, Dolores Jackson, Anissa Davis, Christy Curry, Linda Diaz, maybe, sorry. Karen Sue Tichenal, Sharia Winters, and Bryson. So that is on my side, what I have got. If anybody shared, liked, you didn't hear your name, let me know. For the ladies that have placed orders, so everyone has one ticket in the drawing. Yes, no. All of these names are the names that are in the drawing. Some of these names are in there multiple times, depending on how many times they've liked, how many times they've shared. So, there's a big list. There's over 150. I shared Jasmine. Did I say Jasmine? I'm just looking over, making sure. How did I miss you, Jasmine? I got you in the orders. Okay. You shared a couple times too. It's not fair because I wouldn't know how many times you shared. I'm going to go ahead and write you down and stick you in there. I'll put you in the next one as well, because I know you shared multiple times. I don't know how in the crap I missed you. Jasmine Winters. Like I said, I do have you on the one for placing an order. Maybe I got confused on that. That's ridiculous. Okay, so I missed Jasmine. After saying it took me 2 hours, y'all literally have no idea what goes into this. And I tried my hardest. I'm sorry, Jasmine. I didn't mean to miss you. You are in both drawings, though. So hopefully we pick you out. Here's your name. I'm going to add it in to this, which is full. There's lots of names in there. I'm going to go ahead and put you in the next one as well. I'm going to go back through and count them up and see. I'm sure you shared many times. So I'm just shaking this. It makes me wonder if I missed anyone else. Sorry. It's a lot. Okay. I was going to let Keek pick this, but she's asleep, which is probably best because she is a nut today. So I'm going to close my eyes. Maybe I should stay in there. I'm going to close my eyes and reach in. I'm going to pick one. This one. Can you read it? It's backwards. It says Sharia. But your name's in there. I'm telling you. It doesn't surprise me. It's in there like 50 times. I got it wrote down. The prize for the drawing is this. It is Intense Healing and Repair. It actually comes with a pump, so you can put it in there and kind of just pump it out. So you'll be getting that. The second drawing was for anyone that placed an order, and I'm going to go ahead and show you what the prizes are. Yeah, you stinker. The prize I was a little confused about. I wanted it to be a perfume. Avon has so many amazing perfumes, different smells for, anyone's taste. So I picked two, and I was wanting to offer, you can pick. I've got Rare Diamonds. I've got Haku. These are our most popular, kind of in the most common, I guess you would say, sold. I know Haku is one of the most ordered perfumes. So that's the reason that I picked these two. So if I draw your name for this, let me know which one. Thank you and praise God. Aw. Thank you for sharing, honestly. Like I said, I wanted to give back. So, there's not as many names in this bucket. I don't want to spill them. There's just a handful of names in this bucket. These are all of the ladies that have placed orders through me. Now, there was a couple that have placed multiple orders, but I put all your names in here. I'm going to draw one out. Whoever wins can pick between the two perfumes that I showed. So, yeah, let's get it started. Okay, let me see what it says. Cindy Poe. So get a hold of me. I know you're not watching right now, but that's okay. You know what? Let's pick another. I'm going to go ahead and pick another. So Cindy gets first pick. And whichever one she doesn't want is what this lady's getting. Who is it? Jennifer Friend. So you're getting the second. Once Cindy lets me know which one she picks, I'll let you know which one you want. I also need addresses. I don't need Shreya's address, but the rest of the girls, I'll need your addresses. Send me a message. Let me know what they are. I'm going to post some pictures of the winning tickets and what the prizes are. I placed Avon order this morning, so I should get it within a few days. Once I get that, I'll get a hold of everyone that placed an order, and we can get together. Books, samples, anything like that, get a hold of me. Let me see, what else? I'm thinking that's it for this evening. Congrats, everyone. It's just come up that you're watching. My internet must be in and out. I don't know. Thank you. I appreciate you guys. Today will be the start of the next drawing, which will be in 2 weeks. Yay! Pretty is as pretty does. So y'all stay pretty. Thanks.